Hello, 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 how low can you go? How you doing, everyone? Hi, 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 hi. How you doing? How is that music? Is that music too loud? Is that music... Is that okay? Let's bring it down a little. There we go. Let's bring me up a little. There we go. That sounds a bit better. Alright. Okay, everything sounded good? Okay. Yes. It's good. How you doing, Jimmy? How is your Sunday going? How's the new job going? How's your weekend in general going? Let me know, because I'm interested. I'm interested. I have my tea. Yep. Yep. I've somehow managed to get into this habit of kind of waking up relatively early. So, job's going to go there. Nice. If it's going good, then it's going good. Can't ask for more than that. If you're enjoying it, you're having fun with it, and you're earning money, which is the most important part. Oh, nice. Oh, that's not so bad then. Are they 3 days off in a row? Because 3 days off in a row, you can't be sniffed at, really. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What is going on with my chat window here? Oh, that's why. Can we bring that in? There we go. Just going to bring that in. There we go. Just going to bring that up. Oh, no, that's too much. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be doing some chatting about some movies, because I like movies. Do you like movies? I like movies. So let's. All right. So, man, I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. Okay, I think everything is sorted out now. Okay, so if I switch over to this, that should go there, and then that should go on top there. Okay. Yeah, that looks awful, doesn't it? Let's turn that off. Yes, turning that off would be the best idea, because you can't see it. Alright. So I've managed to kind of... I need to be over here, don't I? There we go. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if I'm allowed to have like the full trailer running. I don't know if that's a thing I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them muted, just in case. But, you know, it's the trailer. It's there for advertising the movie, right? So I should be able to get away with it? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, yeah. I don't know. So, so first off, we're going to take a look at... I'm going to keep this music going and just play the stuff. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, the first one I'm going to be talking about is Baby Driver, because holy crap, this movie, possibly one of the best movies I've seen this year so far. Let's get rid of this ad. Come on now, let's get rid of the ad. There we go. And yeah, it's by Edgar Wright. He directed it. Obviously, it's got Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx in it, a bunch of other people as well. That's Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's sort of at the back there. I don't know. He's the bass player in Red Hot Chili Peppers. But it's about this kid called Baby, who's a getaway driver, and he's the car chase scenes and stuff and the stunts, as you can see, are phenomenal. The soundtrack's phenomenal. The use of the music in the soundtrack with like the visuals and stuff are unlike anything I've seen in a movie before. There's certain scenes in this movie that are like are almost like a music video. The way that like the gunshots are fired at the same tempo as the beat. So every time there's like a kick drum or something, or a snare drum, you'll hear like a gunshot that goes along with it. Or there's one scene where there's where the main character, Baby, you can see there, was walking down a street, and he's really happy about whatever. And he's just on his way to get some coffee, and the vocal track on the song that's playing as he's doing this, they sing the word "yeah" a couple of times, and so every time he walks past a tree, there's the word "yeah" written in chalk down the side of this tree, and it just goes perfectly with the music. And yeah, it's one of these movies that, like, I could probably watch it again and pick out bits that I didn't pick up on the first time. The stunts are great, the action's great. I've never seen this kid in anything before, and considering he's like the main character, he's the lead, just incredible, really, really incredible. If there's only one movie you get to see, let's play that again. If there's only one movie you get to see this sort of for half of the year, then you should definitely see Baby Driver. There's lots of other good movies around, but this one did some things that I've not seen before in movies, and just some really good filmmaking. You know, there's different stuff. There's stuff there that, as I say, I've not seen before, or at least I don't think I've seen it before in films. And you don't see that in films very often anymore. It's like, oh, well, they've done that because such and such did that, and they've just kind of put their own twist on it. Like, there's some really fresh ideas in this film. As I say, some of the shots, just like some of the individual shots, are. And I know Edgar Wright likes his little references to other movies and stuff. So there's some shots that are bound to be little references to other movies. But yeah, I was quite surprised to see Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers in this. It's like just casually popping up. But yeah, both of these young actors that are these two here, never seen them in anything before, and yet they were brilliant, really, really good. And sometimes you can find that some of the young actors that are like fairly new can be a little bit, especially when they're opposite like Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx, who are solidly good. So it's always one of those things, just like, are they going to be any good? But that's the guy, always forget what that guy's name is, but he's the guy that played the Punisher in the Daredevil Netflix series. And I forget what his name and where I've seen him before, but I'm sure I've seen him and stuff before as well. So, but yeah, as I say, the soundtrack to this is really, really good, and it goes great with the movie. So yeah, so if you get a chance to see Baby Driver, you definitely should, because it's A++, as some people would say. So yeah, really, really good stuff. You should definitely check it out if you get the opportunity, because it's real good. It's real good. Man, this track. Alright, so that's Baby Driver. I don't know if it's still out at the cinema. It probably won't be now. I'm not sure. It came out a little while back, so Might find that it's still showing somewhere. Hi, Tom. Ah, you fed the cat. Okay. How is Shinra? I hope he's doing well. All right. So, after Baby Driver, let's take a look at the trailer for War for the Planet of the Apes, because that's another movie I saw. That's the most recent film I saw. This is official HD trailer number 1. So, War for the Planet of the Apes, I like this entire series of films that they've made. Oh, is he? Bless him. Oh, he's so cute. It's so weird. I don't know if you've never seen the original Planet of the Apes movie. Obviously, this might not make as much sense, but in the original Planet of the Apes movie, you're kind of empathizing with the humans, and you feel really sorry for them, and you're hoping that they escape and all this kind of stuff. Watching these movies from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes to no, what was it? I can't remember what it was called now. Anyway, there's 3 movies. This is the third one of the 3, the War for the Planet of the Apes. And the whole way through, you're empathizing more with the apes than you are with the humans, which is sort of set up in the very first film, because you see how badly these apes get treated, and that it's through no fault of their own that they've come to be like this, and so it's more the humans' fault that they're like that. But the humans won't accept that as their kind of like that it's their fault, and so yeah, it's really strange how you kind of start empathizing for the apes against the humans, because as I say, in the very first film that was ever made back in the 60s or 70s, it was the other way around. It was like you wanted people to escape, you wanted the humans to do their thing and win the day. Seeing these movies like completely changes that. And at the end of the day, you can tell that it's like the apes are just fighting for their survival. They don't want the war, but they feel like they have to, because humans, we like to kill stuff. Do I think there's going to be another one? I think that this one ends in a place that there probably won't be another one. Or if they do one, it won't directly tie into these ones, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it will. I feel like this is a good place for them to finish and for them to end. But then I've said that before about other movie franchises, and it just carries on going. So yeah, I think so. I don't think there's like, if I remember correctly, in the 68 movie, I think it was 68. The person, the ape in charge was an orangutan, I think. Or he's supposed to be an orangutan. And so the orangutan in this one is kind of second in command throughout most of this, so it would make sense, I guess. It, like, for the time period and stuff, like, I don't know. It's in a good place for them to finish it. And I don't. The other thing is, like, are the other actors going to want to continue putting on the the leotards with the dots all over it and stuff? I don't know. I think it's a good place for them to finish. They made 3 really good movies. The first one was great, with John Lithgow and, oh man, I can't remember what his name is. Man, I cannot remember what his name is. I'm rubbish at this. I always forget people's names. I can't remember who the lead actor was in the very first one. And he was in the Spider-Man movies as well. And I can't remember what his name is. Oh, terrible. I know, I am. I'm absolutely terrible. Let me just IMDb it quick. Because, oh man. Of the Apes. Man, was it really 2014? Oh no, that was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was 2014. So what was the one before it then? Oh, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's what it was called. Okay, can we go to that one? James Franco, that's who it was. James Franco, of course it was. Good old Jimmy Franco. So there you go. Yes, that's who it was. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was okay. I didn't get a sense of it being anticlimactic, particularly. I thought this one was more comedic. There were some more funny moments. The character of Bad Ape was brought some humour to it, which was quite good because it was quite bleak for most of the time. There's not much colour in. It's all kind of like foresty and woodland areas for a lot of the beginning bit, and then the second half of the movie is all kind of snowy and mountains, so there's not much colour really until right at the end. So yeah, I think no at all. We're just talking about the most recent Planet of the Apes movie, War for the Planet of the Apes. If you've seen it, then feel free to chime in with your opinion, because I'm always interested to hear people's opinions. Can it be more epic? I don't think so. I think, well, for me personally, I think it worked quite well. The problem is that obviously the apes are technologically disadvantaged when it comes to warfare, which was quite evident in the first sort of 15-20 minutes of the movie. So I don't think if it had been like a proper full-scale war with the humans, if the humans, I mean, the thing that the humans are lacking with the resources really, but like they still have access to military grade weapons, as you can see there. Like they still got access to all these kind of military grade weapons, and these like military facilities. So the only thing that's kind of stopping them is this disease thing that's making them a little dumb. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And it did kind of set the tone of this is going to be a war, but then there wasn't actually a lot of war going on really until right at the end, as like the climax. So yeah, I can see your point. I mean they do have this kind of huge battle, but it's not really explained all that well. It probably could have been done better. The whole, or they could have just not called it War for the Planet of the Apes. I mean, they could have just called it something else. Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Because it wasn't really a war, because wars last for years and years and years, whereas battles are like one single thing. So Battle for the Planet of the Apes would have been more appropriate probably, but the word war sounds better, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I think it was pretty good. I think in general all three films were pretty good, and I really enjoyed them. The CG is phenomenal. Like how they get the apes to look as good as they do is phenomenal. Really, really good. Like I mean, you look at the orangutan here, and it's like, I mean, it just looks like an orangutan riding a horse, and you don't question it. Like even on that scene where they're walking across the beach and there's the water on the sand and you're getting reflections and stuff. Even with it, like I was checking the reflections because I'm like, do the reflections look like the apes on horses? And they kind of do. So like they even got stuff like that right, and I was just like, that's, you know, spot on. Really, really good. I mean, Andy Serkis does a fantastic job, as he always does with this sort of stuff as well. So yeah, I know, right? Even in the first movie, you're right. In the first movie, they did look real. It's quite bizarre. But then saying that, I remember when the first Jurassic Park movie came out, and I watched the very first Jurassic Park movie, and everyone was saying how realistic the dinosaurs were in Jurassic Park. But I've since watched it back, and I'm just like, they look a little dated. So who knows? Maybe in sort of 10-15 years, we'll be looking back at these movies and going, yeah, they don't really look like apes. They don't really do. Maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, it was realistic for its age, yeah. And, you know, dinosaurs are, you know, extinct creatures, so you can kind of let them off a little bit, I guess. But yeah, still, very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed this, these movies. I thought they were great fun. So finally, the last movie that I've seen recently is actually Spider-Man: Homecoming. Oh, that's going. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously the CGI because they're talking apes. I mean, you know, talking apes are obviously going to be CGI, but you know, I think that visually they still look pretty good. Anyway, Spider-Man: Homecoming, a good Spider-Man film, yeah. Yeah. Spider-Man: Homecoming is just great. If you've, I'd say Spider-Man: Homecoming was probably as good as Spider-Man 2, because Spider-Man 2 is like a real, like, it's a real good Spider-Man movie. Even though Tobey Maguire is like way too old to play Peter Parker, like Tom Holland is like the perfect Spider-Man. Like he gets the accent right, which is really good considering he's from London. He look, even though he's like, I don't know, what, 20, 21, he's got a bit of a baby face, so he can kind of get away with playing a 15-year-old, which is something that I think a lot of people forget, especially when you had like the Tobey Maguire movie or movies and the Andrew Garfield movies, is that Peter Parker is supposed to be like 15 years old. Like, he's not supposed to be a man. He's called Spider-Man, but he's a kid. He's still at high school. So I think they got the casting spot on. The inclusion of Sony saying yes to the Marvel and Disney, so that they collaborate together, has made this so much better. Because now we finally get, as we saw in Captain America: Civil War, we finally get Spidey in the MCU, which is what a lot of people have been wanting for ages. Spider-Man 3 over Spider-Man 2? No. Really? Spider-Man 3 was really bad. Okay, Kappa. Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because there's no way that Spider-Man 3 was better than Spider-Man 2. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that was bad. It was so weird though, because like they'd kind of done the origin story with 1, and it was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. And everyone was just excited because it was the first Spider-Man film that they'd seen in a long, long time. So, you know, people were just excited because it was a Spider-Man movie. And then the second one comes along, and it's got Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus, who was fantastic in it. It's got the woman that plays Aunt May in those movies is literally just plucked from the comic book. She's absolutely perfect. Yes, it was better at being the worst one, yes. So, yeah, so the Aunt May is just fantastic. I mean, you got sexy Aunt May in the new Spider-Mans, which I'm not that keen on, particularly. So, yeah, so the Spider-Man 2 got Aunt May right. I don't really care about MJ, particularly, Mary Jane Watson, in those movies. I don't really like Kirsten Dunst that much, apart from in an Interview with the Vampire, so maybe that's why. And like in Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man has to deal with the fact that him being Spider-Man is causing trouble with the people that he cares about, and his school life. He can't keep down a job, you know, like just being a regular person, like his being a regular person is being kind of destroyed by the fact that he's being Spider-Man as well. And so in Spider-Man 2, you get this like cutscene kind of montage thing where he stops being Spider-Man, and he concentrates on his real life stuff, and everything starts going a lot better as a result. But he still has to be Spider-Man, and he's just trying to find that fine balance. And you don't get that so much in Homecoming. Yes, I do. And I like the fact that the new Spider-Man isn't 100% on the sticking to the comic books, because some of the stuff in the comic books didn't really make any sense, like Flash, for example, like the high school bully. It's like, why would you have a jock bullying Spider-Man? Like, that's like, before he gets his powers, sure, but after he gets his powers, that kid's not going to bully him anymore, right? So instead, you've got the guy playing Flash is on the same kind of brain intelligence test team, or whatever they call it. I forget. Death metal worshipper. Welcome on in. Good to see you. So instead, then like he bullies him like a lot of other kids get bullied, and it's just kind of name calling and teasing and making out that Peter Parker's dumb and that he's more intelligent, because that's something that Peter Parker can actually compete with a little. Like, he might not be the smartest person. Like, if it's a fist fight with just a regular guy, Peter Parker's going to win because he's Spider-Man, right? So yeah, I think they made a better choice with Flash as far as that sort of thing is concerned. And it's nice to see that the high school that he goes to is multicultural. It's got Asian kids, it's got black kids, it's got Hispanic kids, it's got white kids, because I imagine that's what it would be like if you went to a high school in New York, which makes much more sense. Whereas the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I don't remember seeing that many people of colour in that movie, or just in general. Like, all the leads were white, I think. I certainly don't remember any. I mean, Kirsten Dunst is like super pale, so Yeah, so I really liked Spider-Man: Homecoming. As I say, I think it was almost as good as Spider-Man 2, because Spider-Man 2 has got everything. It's got a great villain that starts off with good intentions, and things go awry, which is quite a lot of the time how good villains are made. They're trying to achieve something that's going to be, that they see as being good for everyone, but they're just going about it in a really, really bad way. So that makes a good villain. You got Spider-Man kind of trying to juggle his Peter Parker life and his Spider-Man life, and it not working out, and one kind of influences the other negatively. And as I say, Aunt May in Spider-Man 2 is just literally, she's like been taken out of the comic book and made into a real person. She's spot on. So. Well, didn't they do something like that at some point in the comic books? I don't know entirely, because I didn't used to get the comic books very much where I am, because around this area there's never really been many comic book stores. Like, you could get stuff like when I was a kid, you could get stuff like the Dandy and the Beano, which are like classic British like comic strips sort of thing, little comics, but trying to find somewhere that actually stocked Marvel or DC comics was, you'd have to go up into London for, basically. So, oh yeah, Spider-Gwen. Is Spider-Gwen an actual thing, or is that just a cosplay thing? Because I've seen people cosplaying as Spider-Gwen, but I wasn't sure if that was just because, you know, they were just doing it for cosplay, or if that was an actual thing. But yeah, I'm not sure with MJ. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, fair enough. It's an actual thing. Fair enough. Okay, good. But yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming. It promises to be some really, really good stuff. Like the fact that he's got Stark tech in the suit, and they've managed to get, the fact that they managed to get Robert Downey Jr. in this movie is oh, she got bitten instead. Oh, okay, cool. The fact that they managed to get Robert Downey Jr. in this movie means they must have spent the big bucks. Because from what I read recently, I think it was in Forbes magazine, they said that RDJ is like the highest paid actor in Hollywood at the moment. Like, it's ridiculous how much he earns as an actor. Like 80 million, I think it was. $80 million a year. So they must have spent a lot of cash on this movie, because yeah, I know, right? Because holy crap, that's a lot. All right, I just want to have a quick check. Oh my god, Spider-Man Homecoming box office. Okay, so from what I can tell, the Google is just coming up with $633.8 million US dollars, which is, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of money. Yep, that's quite a lot. So domestically, they did about 288 million, or just over 288 million. So I'm assuming that's in the US, and then plus foreign, which is, I guess, the rest of the world, 356 million. So that comes to a total of 644 million. That's a lot of money. So if you take 80 million out of that, although I can't imagine they would have spent 80 million just for one movie. That would be crazy. But yeah, by the time you've paid RDJ, you'll still have a decent amount of money left after that. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Yes, indeed. Oh, let's put that one on. There we go. Slightly different one. Slightly different trailer. I thought the Vulture was great. I mean, I've always liked Michael Keaton. I've always thought Michael Keaton is a good actor. I think it's quite amusing that he was in a movie called Birdman not that long ago, which again was also very good. And now he's in Spider-Man: Homecoming, essentially playing a Birdman in the form of Vulture. What I also thought was quite good is at the beginning of the movie, you see him and his kind of crew scavenging parts off the old aliens and stuff, like a vulture would, because a vulture is a carrion feeder. If you didn't know, they basically will fly in circles in the air around corpses and stuff, or animals that are almost dead, wait for them to die or be killed by something else, and then after that thing is killed and fed, they usually swoop down and kind of pick off the pieces that are left, which is essentially what he's doing in this movie. Now, I don't know the origins in the comic book of Vulture, but for this universe, it makes perfect sense. It makes absolute perfect sense. So this guy, he's just a blue-collar worker. He goes out and he's trying to make a living to support his family, and then these kind of government types come in and basically tell them that they can't do it anymore, and he gets pissed. And as a result, he then starts stealing this alien tech to make his huge wings and everything else. And yeah, so the actual villain himself, fantastic. And there's a scene which is caught a little glimpse of there with Michael Keaton in the cab. Not in the cab, in the car, and Peter Parker sat in the back. And that whole scene from when it starts to where it finishes is just a magnificent scene in general. Just so good. Like, even if it wasn't necessarily in a comic book movie, it was a really good scene. I like the fact that he's wearing in that still, he's wearing his blazer that he gets from his school when he goes to do the competition. So yeah, that's pretty fun. So yeah, if you get a chance to go and see Baby Driver, War for the Planet of the Apes, and Spider-Man: Homecoming, then you probably should, because I think they're pretty cool. What else? What am I going to see? What am I going to see next week? I'm going to see something this week actually, not next week. Man, what is it? Oh, that's right. Let's see if we can find the trailer for that, shall we? There we go. Okay, so this is a movie called Atomic Blonde, starring Charlize Theron, James McAvoy, what's the other guy's name? John Goodman. I love John Goodman. I think anytime John Goodman's in something, I'm always like, oh really? And I like James McAvoy as well. So, and Charlize Theron is a badass, and she's proving it in this movie. I've seen some of the behind the scenes stuff of her doing her training for the fight scenes and stuff, and a lot of the stuff that is in this movie is her doing it, from what I can tell. Like, she doesn't use a huge amount of stunt doubles for some of this stuff, so it's incredible. Like, I'm just watching it now, I'm just like So yeah, if you like action movies, then yeah, I think this is supposed to be set in the 80s. I think, although I'm not entirely sure because I don't really know that much about it, other than what I've seen in the trailer, which is what you're seeing now. But I'm pretty sure it's sort of set in the 80s. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it because it's yeah, because you know Charlize Theron's always going to be good, and who doesn't like cool fight scenes? It kind of reminds me a little bit of like this new kind of style of action film that kind of started with like the Bourne films and has kind of continued with John Wick, and to a lesser degree Salt, that had Angelina Jolie in, and even lesser known title, a film called Haywire, which had a really good cast of people, and it was led. The lead character was a woman named Gina Carano, I think that's her name, who I think she was in one of the Fast and Furious movies as kind of like I can't remember exactly what part she played, but she had quite a cool fight scene with Michelle Rodriguez on the tube station. But yeah, Gina Carano, who I thought was going to be Wonder Woman because I thought she was great in Haywire. Plus, because she like did some kind of like MMA kind of fighting and stuff like that in the past. I thought she would have made like the perfect Wonder Woman, but they got someone else from the Fast and Furious franchise instead. So where was I going with this? Yeah, so it's kind of got this more similar kind of action sequence to some of those films that have been popular in the past. So it's kind of a bit more stylized, but also a little bit more realistic at the same time, which is like you can imagine these things happening a bit more. Like some of the old action movies, quite often you'll watch one of those action movies and you'll be like, really? I mean, at the time you probably were like, oh yeah, they're just like these immortal kind of gunslingers, essentially, that never seem to get hurt and even seem to get shot. You know, they always seem to be like just like, especially with like people like Arnie and Stallone and people like that. So yeah, it's nice to see sort of it being a little bit more realistic, but also super stylized in the same way. I think that's super cool, super cool. So yeah, so they're my picks for recent movies. Obviously, looking forward to Thor Ragnarok at some point when that comes out. I wasn't that fussed with some of the other Thor movies. Like the very first Thor movie. Let's get the trailer up, shall we, for that? While I'm talking about it. There we go. Like the very first Thor movie, I found to be a little bit long, and yeah, kind of a bit slow. The second one was okay, but it felt like it was only there to kind of put in the fact that there was what do they call them? An Infinity Stone. So it felt like it's like, we need a film that's going to incorporate this as an Infinity Stone, so let's put it in here. That's how it felt to me, anyway. And I'm looking at this, and I'm already just like, I don't think I've actually seen this trailer. But yeah, like, it's got a much more colourful, interesting... Holy crap, look at that. Cate Blanchett. I freaking love Cate Blanchett anyway. I think she's a wonderfully talented actress and beautiful, and just, yeah, I could watch Cate Blanchett do stuff all day. In fact, everyone in this like Chris Hemsworth's beautiful, Tom Hiddleston's beautiful, like everyone's beautiful. I was a bit disappointed when I saw that Thor had his haircut, but I don't know, it kind of looks cool. I kind of like it now. Jeff Goldblum's in it. Jeff freaking Goldblum is in this movie, so again, that's another good reason to watch it. Hulk is in it, because we haven't seen Hulk in some time, so it's good that he's back. Sorry, I'm getting far too excited about this. As you can tell, I'm quite excited for this movie. I'm interested to see how Hulk is now going to be talking and stuff a lot more as Hulk. That's cool. Yeah, it is. It's going to be so good. Let's play that again, because oh my god, that was great. Black Panther's going to be really good. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be really good. I literally know nothing about Black Panther, so I'm just going along for the ride for that one. But obviously, with Thor, you know, we've kind of grown to like know these characters a little more now. Like when I first saw the very first kind of teaser trailer that they did for this, and Thor's like, "Oh, it's okay. He's just a friend from work." It was like perfect. It was so good. Yes, I agree. Like they're at the end of the day, they've got Kevin Feige just seems to be this genius guy who just seems to be knowing exactly everything that's going to go on and everything that's going to happen, and like you'll get the occasional Marvel movie that's kind of like, it's okay, it's not so bad. Like the second Thor film, it was okay, it was alright. You know, it had its moments. It was okay. Haven't really been any awful ones since they started. I mean, most people say Iron Man 2 is a bit dodgy. Again, it had its moments, but it was there. Iron Man 2 was like more of a filler for the fact that it was kind of setting up the Avengers, whereas as was Thor was setting up for the Infinity Stones, because obviously this is all leading to Infinity Wars with Thanos or Thanos or however you say it, with the Infinity Gauntlet and you know all that kind of stuff. So yeah, as I say, Thor 1 was a bit it was a bit long-winded and it was a little bit slow-paced. It was kind of cool at the beginning and cool at the end, but in the middle it kind of was a bit Yeah, I want my bird. Whiplash could have been better. I want my bird. That's my Whiplash impression. Although I thought Justin Hammer was amazing in Iron Man 2. He was so unlikable. He did such... Thank you. That's all I can say. It was just... I always just found that particular bit was quite funny. What was I saying? Yes, I forget what the actor's name is, but yes, the guy that played Justin Hammer was just perfect. It was just perfect in the fact that you absolutely hated him because he was just so dislikable. Like when that scene in Iron Man 2 where he sat with Whiplash and Whiplash is saying, "I want my bird," and he's sitting there and he's talking and he's like saying about how like he can get ice cream and stuff from wherever he wants, and he's using like gilded cutlery and stuff like that, and he's doing all these hand gestures, and he's got orange hands, like the palms of his hands are orange from the fake tan, so he's just completely fake. And like all of this kind of bravado and stuff, and he's always trying to be like more than he actually is, and he just comes off as being a little bit pathetic as a result. So that character, I think, was really good. So Iron Man 2 wasn't terrible, because it had some really good parts to it, but it was literally just a vehicle to get the Avengers going and introducing the idea of the Avengers to the world, essentially. Also, holy shit, that was Fenrir. Hey Pip, how you doing? I don't know if you're if any of you are up on your Norse mythology, but that was definitely Fenrir, that giant wolf thing. So yeah, I think the idea of behind Ragnarok, which is like the end of the world, is something to do with like Fenrir escaping or something, or breaking his chains that brings about the end of the world or something like that. But yeah, I think this Thor movie is going to be the best of the Thor movies, without a doubt. And it's not just because Hulk's in it, but like that bit with, oh, so good, so good. I'm gonna have to watch it again. And this might then open up, because now we're bringing Avengers into the galaxy and not just Earth, which is obviously going to then tie in with Guardians for Infinity Wars eventually. So that's a thing. You do need to go see Spider-Man. Spider-Man was great. Ace and sad, but Ace. Okay, good. Yeah, Spider-Man was really good. Seems to be a lot louder than all the other tracks. Oh, and even more louder. Okay, I've got it turned down. I've got to turn it down here. There you go. Yeah, so you definitely need to go see Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was fantastic, really, really good. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's so good. There's lots of other movies I'm going to be seeing as well in the meantime, but I haven't been this excited about seeing a Thor movie ever, I think. I'm not quite sure who that is. I'm not sure what character that is. I haven't seen her before. She looks pretty cool though. Thor and Loki with laser guns. There's Fenrir. Jeff Goldblum. Carl Urban. Carl Urban's in this. I like Carl Urban too. I'm still really sad that they're not going to doing another Dredd movie, because he was awesome in Dredd. And it's also quite fun that, you know, you've got Galadriel and whoever Carl Urban's character was called from Lord of the Rings back together again. Oh, Valkyrie. Oh, okay. Oh, Spider-Man was great. It was really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going full on. Yeah, they're not going full on to the comics. I mean, they've always kind of had a basis on the comics, but this whole kind of story arc is all very, very separate from what's happened in the comics. And they've always kept it separate. I think they try and kind of base the original concept of characters on the comic books to a degree, from what I can tell anyway. So then once they've done like their kind of origin story of that character, and they try and keep it fairly close to the comic books, then they can kind of introduce other characters, and then they can kind of go in their own story from there. So I don't know if they're going to restart it, but they will certainly be introducing a whole bunch of new characters. I would expect at least one or two of the main characters that we see at the moment to die off in Infinity Wars. My bet is probably Captain America and Iron Man. I imagine they're my guesses, because they're like the two, like they were like the two that kind of started it all. It's going to be difficult to then sort of go, well, okay, well, we're going to kill off Thor, because I think that's going to be quite a lot more difficult to kill off Thor, seeing as he's a demigod. It's going to be a lot more difficult to kill off the Hulk, because he's the Hulk and seemingly indestructible. He's probably not indestructible, but you know, you don't see him get injured ever. So obviously, like, other than like the only two other than like those two are Tony Stark, who is essentially a man in a big metal suit, and Captain America. So, you know, I think well, I mean, you say that, Jimmy, but I don't know if he would be able to say that, because if he said that, then that might give too much away. Yeah, there is no Mjolnir after Ragnarok, Tom. So, like, it's in one of the trailers, not this particular trailer, but that moment where you see Hey, Everywhere There Eyes. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, there is no Mjolnir. That's that bit right at the beginning of the trailer here. This bit here. This bit here is yeah, that's Cate Blanchett catching it, and then she just destroys it in her hand. Well, I mean, you say they can reforge it. It's not going to be easy to reforge. I mean, that's the reason there's only one of them. If it was that easy to make them, then they might have made more, seeing as it's such a good weapon. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, either Tony Stark's going to go into retirement as Iron Man, or he's going to get killed off. I mean, he almost got killed off in Avengers. So, well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think he might just retire and just work on tech instead, and then maybe Captain America will be the one that gets killed off. Because at least if Tony Stark retires as being Iron Man, he can still make tech for other people, so that he's not putting himself in harm's way, putting himself in danger. That's two different things that I put together. So maybe he could work on tech for other heroes like Spider-Man and such. Oh, I don't know. I think I think Cap will go. Honestly, I think he'll make the sacrifice play that he talked about in the very first Avengers movie. You know, where I think it's when he's talking about when he's talking to Stark about making the sacrifice play, like lying over the barbed wire so your friend can crawl over you so they don't get caught up on it. And Stark's like, I think I just cut the wire. You know, I think Captain America's going to make that sacrifice play. Yeah, he could just do little cameos every so often. That'd be cool. I haven't read the comics of the Avengers. No, it's one of those things that I've been meaning to do for years and just not ever got around to. So, How can you not like Cap? Cap's great. Have you seen? I mean, Winter Soldier was really, really good. Yeah, Winter Soldier is really, really good. And Captain America: Civil War was fantastic. It was really good because you got introduction of new characters, and you can see them all fighting each other, which is something you don't get to see in comic book movies very often. So, oh right, okay, possible spoilers. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I say I don't know how true they're going to keep to any of the comics with this whole storyline. So I don't know. You might already know the answer. You might not. They might change them something. I don't know. You keep falling asleep in Winter Soldier. How can you fall asleep in Winter Soldier? I bet you do. Oh right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think they do that in most kind of like comic, well, not even comic books, but in most kind of movies that are based on books. That's always the thing. Oh, Big Weather Rise, thank you for the follow, much appreciated, friends. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know why that didn't come up. Oh, did that come up? Maybe it needs to go up here. Oh, that's why, because it was behind the webcam. That's why it didn't come up on the screen. Because I'm a dum-dum. Bot works though, yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's put the Black Panther one on there as well. So yeah, so I don't really know much about the Black Panther one, but we kind of get I think this is quite good. This scene here, which is it's so weird seeing them two together like this after seeing The Hobbit, because obviously you've got these two characters playing opposite each other again, but in a different movie, different universe. So instead of whoever they're playing in this movie, which I can't remember the names of their characters, yeah. So you did have Bilbo and Gollum. And now they're in Black Panther together, which is strange. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Black Panther, just on the basis that I'd known very little about it. Other than his introduction in Civil War, I know very little about the character of Black Panther. So I'm kind of interested to see what it's all about and all that kind of stuff. It's also got Forest Whitaker in it, and I love Forest Whitaker. I think he's great in pretty much everything that he does. He was in Rogue One not too long ago, and he was fantastic in that. Also, the suit, the Black Panther suit, looks so badass. As someone who likes wearing black, it looks super badass. So yeah, I'm really digging that. You've not seen this trailer? Ah, okay. This is just the teaser, but like all the costumes and stuff look really, really good. Like not even just like the kind of the Black Panther costume, but just like the clothes that people are wearing in general are all really colourful and bright, and everything just looks really good. Like what were they? What were they on her hands? Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. No, further than that. Let's see if I can find it. Like what are these? They're like panther heads on her hands. Like what? Also, this dude, Again, I don't know what his name is because I'm rubbish with names. I always forget stuff. I forgot James McAvoy's name yesterday. He was in the Creed movie, which was based in the Rocky universe, where he played the son of Apollo Creed, and he gets Rocky to train him up to be a boxer, and he was really, really good in that. So. Is that what's going to happen? They're going to nom you all up. Wait, can we just hang on? Can we just no? This bit here, look at the costumes on these folks. Like, look at all the colours and stuff. And it's got like weird writing and symbols and stuff up there, like purple and gold and red and gold and blue and grey, and so good. Creed was good movie, right? But yeah, those, it's like, I've got panthers on my hands. Like, what? This bit is badass. I'm sure we've seen a scene similar to that before in like a Spider-Man movie or something, but yeah. Super, super good. Super good. Alright, so I think I've talked about movies. Oh yeah, there's the new Deadpool one as well. New Deadpool comes out at some point. I'm not sure when that's. There was a scene like that in Deadpool. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yes, it was Deadpool. Yes, because it was right near the. Was it right near the start? No, it was in the trailer, wasn't? Oh, I can't remember. But yes, there was a scene like that. So yeah, so I think that's I think we're going to take a little break from the movie talk. Should we play some games? I think we'll play some games. Let's go to this bit. There we go. Okay, so let's play some games. Let's play some Fortnite, provided the servers are up. Yes. The one that lasts forever. Okay. So, how's everyone's weekend been so far? Has everyone been enjoying their weekend so far? Oh, I can turn that off, can't I? Toot. So it's yeah. So it's Sunday. You hurt a lot. Oh, what, from the poll yesterday? You did super well though. You raised $700 or $740 something for charity. So you know that's real good. Oh, okay. That's what Sundays are for, Tom. That's what Sundays are for. Oh no. Okay, let's switch to that one. There we go. All right, so let's get a couple of. So we're gonna get. Is that 1 XP? What's that? Oh, that's an XP boost. I keep forgetting to use them. All right. There we go. Ooh. A rocket launcher. Hells the air. I don't think I've had any rocket launchers yet, so that's nice. Alright. So let's go in here and collect our research points. And let's spend the research points. Okay. So we've got 3 no, that's 4. I can't count. It's got 4 more things in this one, and then we can move into the research tier 2. Although maybe I should get this one next. I don't know. We'll see. Collect my expeditions. Uh-oh. Well, that would have been their own fault if you'd got caught in the nakeds. It would have been their fault for coming home early, unannounced. Ah. I opened a bag and all I got was 4 lumps of coal. And some petals. And bacon. And more crafting materials that I really don't need apart from these. These are really useful. Everything else I've got so many of. Okay. Can we get to 75 power on here? Let's put this dude in. Let's put this person in. 65% chance of doing it. Yeah, maybe not. It's a shame. Okay. Well, I guess we just have to do the boring ones. There we go. Let's send them off on their expeditions to get stuff. Okay, cool. So, we have some quests. Oh man, I've got so many quests, it is ridiculous. Okay, destroyed garden gnomes. Oh man, if I'd only had that yesterday. I had a... I found a little shop, like a florist's, and it had gnomes everywhere. No, yeah, you did great. You did great, Pip. You did really good. Well, if they don't like to see their flatmates naked, they should let them. You should let you know when they're going to be coming back. You know. If they're going to turn up unannounced, then they've got to expect that might be a thing that happens. Okay, so I still need to complete 3 missions as an Outlander. So I need to do one more mission with this guy. A 15+ zone. Let's do this one, because then we get the active power cell reward as well as a survivor XP and a rotating gizmo, whatever that is. I think that's a crafting item for something. Yeah, so let's do that one. We're going to get a little extra reward. We're in the suburbs, so I might find some garden gnomes as well. You should go eat a breakfast, yeah. Yeah, you should. Hey Pip, do you ever like type something or say something and then immediately think, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud? Because now you're going to have to tell everyone about all the times that you didn't wear clothes at uni. Soz. Because you can't just say, oh, I used to be useless at remembering to wear clothes around uni, and then not mention anything, so... Mate. Yeah, mate. Ah, oh, Jimmy, Kitten says hi. Ah, oh, give him little butt scratches for me, please. And treats. Okay, let's where the hell am I? Okay, there. So let's just go this way. Seeing as there is an exclamation mark on my map, I'm going to head towards that. Or not. Oh no. Yeah, I am. Because there's a diary. Sit down. Oh, that's a bit of a lag. There are more in here, but I don't know where. Oh! Wow, I'm glad I looked up. Whew. Okay, so we got the diary. Anything else in here worth getting? No. So I'm gonna guess that's another one over here. Ah. No, this guy's a mimic guy. He needs a mimic sorted out, so I'm gonna leave that. Because I don't need to do that. I do still have the it was the lag was on my side. It does that every so often when I load into a new game the first time. It should be okay now. Is he in here? Ah, here he is. Oh, let's grab that ammo. Stuck up horsey girls. What did you stick up, horsey girls? Or have I just not read something correctly? Oh, no, let's use this. Because that's what I'm supposed to be using. Alright, so they weren't like, it wasn't like a super villain. Horsey girls, horsey girls. That's so bad. I would apologise, but I'm not going to. Ah, bees! Oh, wow! Okay. Wow, I go down real fast as an Outlander. Run away! Run away! Run away! Okay, that's the encampment gone. Let's hide behind this this tree. Whew. Man. Oh. Okay, let's not fight that guy toe to toe because these guys are alright. Can fight the little dudes, but those bee dudes can't fight them melee. Is there anything actually interesting around here? Don't think so. Alright, let's have a little wander, see if we can find some gnomes along the way. That's another encampment. Any more? There's one somewhere. Ah, there is. There we go. That was so much easier. Oh good, lots of planks. Got so much of that stuff already. Let's put the llama down, shall we? Got the llama. I'll let them keep that, and then I'll go off and look for more stuff. Oh, okay. Let's kill off the big dudes. Where did the other dude go? There was another one here who's just walked off. Okay. Alright, so I can get... Let's go and get my reward from over here. Oh, great. Bricks that I can't carry. Amazing. Alright, where do we need to explore? We need to go over that way to uncover the more map, so let's go and do that. put a thing down. Oh. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see what's over here. Hi. Bye. Bye, friend. Oh, I thought I could hear something. Time to leave. Oh, okay. Let's put that down there and then run away. That's very nice of them to kind of walk into my line of sight. Can't really complain with that. So, anyone got anything cool planned for today? I myself will be playing some D&D a bit later on. Oh. Ah, more bees! I'd like to play more point and clicks, but yeah, you have got to convince your character not to die. I mean, no, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine. No worries at all. Maybe. Oh, where are the gnomes at? Where are the gnomes? Where are the gnomes? Where are the gnomes at? Let's go back down this way. Hey, look, now, as I mentioned before, it's not up to me. If you do something stupid and the dice don't roll in your favour, that's how it works. Like, I don't have any control over that. Actually, well, if it's me rolling the dice, then of course I have a little bit of control over that because I can just fudge the rolls if I want to. But my point is that if you do something stupid and then when you roll to do something, it doesn't work because you roll really badly, that's not necessarily my fault. Alright. Is there a survivor in here? No. There is ammo though. Some of which I probably won't be able to carry. Oh no, my backpack's full again. Oh no. Okay, let's quickly recycle some of this stuff that I don't need. Do you know what? I've had that in my bag for ages. Let's just recycle it. There we go. That's given us a bit more room in our backpack. Have we uncovered all the map yet? Like, I feel like we've uncovered all the map, but I don't remember seeing... I saw a 75%, but I don't remember seeing anything other than 75%. Oh, let's keep running. Like, we must have uncovered, like, all the map by now, right? Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm not finding any garden gnomes, so I thought I might find them on this level, but it would appear not. Where are you? There you are. Right, I better go back and head back to the Can I get out this way? No, I'm gonna have to go back out of the way I came. Okay. Let's try and ignore that campment and head up here. Haha! Ah! The big one's chasing me. We did? What have these guys been doing? Why did they set it off? Maybe they didn't do anything? Maybe that's what the problem was? Oh my god, there's so many of them. Ah! Hitting bad. Why can't I use this? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Oh my god. Oh, the bees! The bees! Seriously? Like, I don't know why they're still building stuff when you should be fighting. There's lots of things here that need killing. Please stop building. Ah! Okay, run away, run away, run away! Oh my god. Cursed items? No, why would I give people cursed items? Maybe they've already got cursed items, they don't realise. Oh, you little bastards, go off. Ah, freaking bees again. Is there only 3 of us? Oh, there is only 3 of us. Okay. Someone left. Oh my god. Yep. I mean, I don't know how they managed to get in the first time. I don't know what they were doing that enabled them to get in, but... Pip's character's already been kind of cursed once, so... She's only just kind of uncursed, if you like. So I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be very very nice of me if I was to then curse someone else like straight afterwards. So I mean, it was kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. So basically, what she did was she touched. A brain that was in a pool of brains, you know, as you do, and it said make a something like she heard a voice in her head that said something like make an offering and receive or wait your reward or something along those lines. So she cut out the brain of one of the things that they'd been fighting and placed that in the pool, took a whole bunch of psychic damage in the process, and then as a result her intelligence went up, but every time she then killed something after that she had to make a wisdom saving throw to overcome the urge to remove the brain. Yes. Which she did most of the time, but every time she succeeded the number that she had to beat went up, so eventually she was going to have to do it, which she did. So yeah, they were fighting some guards, and she just happened to get the killing blow on some guards. So because she's using a short sword, +1 short sword, and a hand axe. So I said like she got the short sword kind of across the neck there, and then the axe in the other side, and then it just went whoosh, and just chopped the head off this guy. And yeah, she didn't make the wisdom save, which was perfect because she'd already cut the head off. So yeah, so while everyone else was doing looting and like figuring out what to do with the bodies and all this kind of stuff, she's there just like trying to take the brain out of his head. I didn't. You're right. I didn't. I should have done. Yeah, let's change that to. Let's change that. I forgot about that. Thank you. Let's change that. There we go. Let's just change that so that I'm actually playing. There we go. Playing Fortnite. There we go. There you go, it's all done. Thank you for the reminder, because I forget shit like that. So Pip's character's only just kind of gotten over having that kind of curse on her. So I mean, if she wanted to just do it, then sure. But then obviously she's got then. I mean it became a bit of an issue because while she was making her wisdom saves it was fine, and the rest of the party were like, "Man, that's fine, whatever. We don't understand why you're making wisdom saves, but sure." So when it actually came to failing the wisdom save, everyone else, yeah, I'm running that campaign, yeah. So everyone else in the group was just like, "What are you doing?" She's like trying to break the skull open to just enough to be able to like pull it apart to take the brain out in one piece and not damage it, and then put it in a knapsack. So in the attempt to then take it back to the pool and put it in the pool for another blessing. So okay. Oh shit, I've set my ninja on a thing, on a debris. God damn it. Alright, well, my Twitch quest is available for the next 4 hours. So anyone that's watching, if you're playing this game, you will get a Twitch quest, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I need to switch this guy out. Oh wait, or do I? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to put my builder on because I've got so many resources. I need to go and dump some of them off and upgrade stuff and spend some of them somewhere, because we need to. Yeah. Trying to explain to the party that you heard a voice in your head tell you that in order to get blessings, you should put brains in a pool that you found in a sewer. Yep. A pool of brains that was being guarded by oh shit, what were they? Grimlocks. Yep. That was the thing. Yep. But you know, it was okay in the end. I guess we got through it, and you got to keep your intelligence increase. So, you know, wasn't that bad. Okay, right. What do I need to do? I need to craft some new weapons, that's for sure. I've got an assault rifle. I've got a pistol. So I need to craft a sniper rifle. So let's craft one of these, because that will be slightly better than this one. Cool. Maybe I should craft a shotgun. Now, which one have I used recently? I think it was this one. So I'm going to craft this one and see if it's any better, because I've got these two shotguns and I don't know which one's better. That one was okay, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's all that great. I didn't really like this assault rifle, so I'm going to see if this one's any good. Even though this one's supposed to be more powerful because it's legendary, I didn't really like the way that it works. So let's craft one of those as well. Yeah, trying to do your storm defense on your own is going to be pretty tricky, Jimmy. You got cake? What kind of cake? I like cake. Okay, let's recycle both of those. Which will give me a bit of materials back. Gives me some space in my inventory. Let's put this shotgun in here as well. so then I can get rid of that as well. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so that's full on ammo, that's full on ammo. Let's craft a little more because they're both using the same. So both my sniper rifle and my assault rifle are using the same kind of ammo, which isn't ideal. Cake can be filling, depends on what kind of cake it is. Chocolate gatto, oh my god. Have you seriously got chocolate gatto? Because oh my god, that's it's one of my favourites. Black Forest gatto is where it's at though. Like with the cherries and stuff. Oh, so good. Super good, super good. Alright, I just need to, I'm just going to go and quickly check, make sure this is all nice. Jimmy, you still in chat? Do you want to come and help me defend my storm shield? Anyone else got this game that wants to come and help me defend my storm shield? That'd be hugely appreciated, but not essential. I should be okay, maybe. Oh. Oh, I've fallen down again. Just fully upgrade all this stuff. As soon as I have all the wood. Okay. Yep, you shouldn't need to do much in the way of building at all. I'm literally just going to need an extra gun for shooting stuff. Yes, Prince, send pit vegetables. And a juicy steak. Okay, if you're ready then, Jimmy, we will. I will set that up. That's all ready to go, and then I will make my way up. I've just crafted new weapons. I've got a bunch of ammo. Hopefully that should be enough ammo. I'm going to craft some more while I'm on my way back, just to make sure. Now we're going to be running about all over the place, Jimmy, because we've got four places to actually. Oh no, let's before we start. Let's put a dude. Let's choose a defender. Let's see. Ow. Let's put her in. All right. I need to give her an assault rifle now, though, don't I? You can have this crap one. and we'll drop some ammo as well. There we go. Cheers. Okay. Right. There's a few, but not many. So yeah, we'll just have to run. It's one I haven't got schematics for them, so. Right, here we go. All right, over to the east. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god, oh my god. Right then, that's a lot of husks. That's a lot of husks. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm dead again. Yes, I think we do need help. Holy crap. Finally got rid of that dude. Whew. Quickly repair, 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 repairing all the things. Oh, just hold on for a few more seconds. Ooh. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Okay, this all looks to be okay, good. Holy shit. Yep, that's not it. It's not over yet, dude. This is only wave 2. Oh shit, I've forgotten to put my thing down again. Always forgetting to put my thing down because I'm playing a constructor and I don't play constructors very often. Oh yeah. Oh, crap. There's so many. Oh my god, this is intense. Sorry if I'm not saying anything, like, but this is like, holy moly. This is super intense. Oh, another one. Oh, he just took out that whole wall. That's okay. Oh my god. Yeah, this is... Oh shit. Yes, it is. This is pretty intense. I've forgotten to put my thing down again. Get off. Hey, that's off. Ah, shit. That's not good. Ah, get off me, you bastards. Ah, shit. Shit. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Shit, it's gonna blow. Fuck. There's freaking bees everywhere. Why do they just keep coming? I've got through so much ammo, this is so crazy. Oh my god. Oh no again! No. Just kill everything. Just gotta kill everything that's left. There's 30 enemies left. Oh no, you bastard. Most of my traps have gone. I hope we don't get another attack from down here, because holy shit, this is all busted. This is all busted. Oh my god. Alright. Whew. Alright. Almost there. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh shit. The hell? Oh, it's one of those bastards. Where's he gone? Oh, no, 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 no. That guy hit so hard. Yeah, can you not be in third person anymore? That'd be great. Thank you. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Dead again. Oh my god, this is so bad. Like, these freaking, yeah, no, no shit. I'm gonna die again. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. This is so crazy. There's so many. There's so many of them. I'm trying to kill these bombers out here, but this is like, there's so many. As soon as I'm getting rid of like one, like two more turn up. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. Yep, dead again. I can't respawn for 30 seconds. Oh, that's it. It's finished. It's over. Didn't succeed. Okay. Well, let's not do that again for a while, because holy shit. And the music stopped as well, and I didn't notice. Oh my god. Okay. Right then. Well, I guess I've got some rebuilding to do. Oh shit. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think we definitely need a full party for that, because oh my god, that was insane. Yeah, I mean, I've burned through like so much ammo, and because I kept dying, my my weapons have taken like lots of durability. No, I don't need to farm. I just need. Well, I might do once I've finished rebuilding everything. But holy god! Oh my, yeah, that was. Whew, that was pretty intense. Thank you for coming along there, Jimmy. That was much. That was very kind of you. I just wish that. Yeah, look. I guess I've got some more building to do. Will do, mate. Will do. I think we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, so this was only supposed to be a little. So it's only supposed to be a little short stream. So I need to go and get myself ready because I've got some other stuff to do today before D&D this evening. So I'm going to cut the stream a little short, only a little bit short. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming to hang out with me today and chat about movies and stuff, and that was very cool. Got to talk about some very interesting stuff coming up. I might do this again. I wasn't planning on doing Sunday streams. It was just kind of like if the mood takes me. And obviously I'm trying to push for affiliate a little bit at the moment. So yeah. But that was fun. That was fun. I do enjoy streaming. I do enjoy chatting to you guys, especially when it comes to movies, because I'm a bit of a movie buff, if you like. So yeah. So thank you very much for coming to hang out with me today. It is much appreciated, as much appreciated as Tiny Pixels would say. So yeah, thanks for coming along and hanging out. I'm gonna rebuild the fort, or the forts, plural, because yeah, it didn't go very well. So yeah, I'm gonna rebuild, and we'll have another crack at that another time. But oh my god! So yes, I will be back tomorrow morning from 9 till 12 British time. Yes, bit hello. Yeah, 9 till 12 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the what I'm aiming for at the moment. Seeing how that goes. It's been pretty fun so far. We'll play some more Fortnite. Unless there's something else that catches my eye, or if you guys recommend something, and then maybe we'll try something else out. But I think we'll go with that for the time being. So thank you very much for watching. I will catch you again tomorrow morning if you are around and about, and we'll try and do some. We'll do some feel good stuff on Monday, because it's Monday and no, everyone's back to work and back to. I guess they're not back to college or school because it's the summer holidays, but you know, back to work on a Monday morning after a weekend. So we'll try and do some feel good stuff on Monday to help you through your week. Thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care. Bye bye.